answers. White. No.
Practicing?
Go over there and say it.
3 and you're out. Terry is the night before.
I'd like to call the meeting to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. All rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Please call the roll.
Trustee Khan is absent with notice. Trustee Minks?
Here.
Trustee Sheba?
Here.
Trustee Phil?
Here.
Trustee Travis?
Here.
Trustee White?
Here.
Thank you. Can I get an approval of the minutes from our regular meeting of August 26th?
I'll make the motion to approve the regular meeting minutes of August 26, 2025.
Second.
Motion made by Trustee Ming, seconded by Trustee Sheba. Any questions or corrections? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, special reports. I'm going to call Paul Rizzo from the Illinois Department Law Enforcement Liaison to the podium. He is going to present the Illinois Traffic Safety Challenge Award. Oh, yes, and everybody else, good evening.
Good evening. Well, just in white, I like it.
What a class act.
Very fancy.
I get nervous with all these white shirts around me. Good evening, Madam President, trustees. We run a program called the Illinois Traffic Safety Challenge. And the chief reminded me when we were out in the hallway that I've been a part of this for about 34 years. And it never, yes, I am that old. It never gets old coming to a board meeting and presenting an award to people who do so much work and such good work, always doing more with less, always being the people who are out in front, showing that traffic enforcement is also law enforcement. So this year, in the category of municipal agencies, 36 to 50 officers, your police department was in first place. It's getting to be a habit, me being here, telling you these guys are in first or second or third place. They also were given a railroad safety award. So of all the agencies that applied that had a program concerning railroad safety, Morton Grove had the best. So I wanted to congratulate you folks for supporting these guys, and I want to congratulate them for doing such a good job.
This is wonderful. We have the best. We appreciate it. We know this. Thank you. Would you like to say anything, Chief?
Somebody should move that chair out the way.
It's all yours.
Everybody but Carlo and Lindsay stay. All right, thanks. A very special thank you to Paul. He's been doing this for 34 years, supporting this program. He and a gentleman by the name of Scott Christensen are solely responsible for this program running in the state of Illinois, and it is a great program. So we really appreciate him coming in and being here tonight. So heartfelt appreciation for the collective efforts of everybody at the Morton Grove Police Department that earned us this first place award, but a special acknowledgement for Sergeant Nick Hoffman, who I did dismiss from up here, who oversees all of our traffic efforts. So a note to anybody watching this on YouTube, if you have any traffic concerns, call the police department, ask for Sergeant Nick Hoffman, and he will address them promptly for you. Also not here, but Officer Mike Zahacki is one of the primary authors of this submission for us, and he did terrific work. So, and then of course there's all the sworn police officers, again, sitting in the back, who every day go out and try to make this a safe municipality for motorists, bicyclists, and pedestrians. We really appreciate their efforts. So now I'd like to translate into something else. We celebrate this achievement, but we also recognize one of the most persistent dangers on our roadways, which is intoxicated driving. Each year, thousands of lives are lost nationwide due to impaired driving crashes. The last FBI numbers that came in are for 2023, and there were approximately 13,000 deaths in the United States due to intoxicated driving. So there is an organization called the Alliance Against Intoxicated Motorists. It's a statewide nonprofit that has been a leading voice in raising awareness, supporting victims, and recognizing, which I'm about to do, law enforcement officers who have made an impact on DUI enforcement. So we have 3 officers who work for the Morton Grove Police Department who've been honored this year with AIM Awards. Officer Robert Barretto, who could not be here with us tonight, Officer Lindsay LaPaglia, Detective Carlo Sima. They received citations from AIM for their outstanding efforts. And I have the awards here, and I'd like to thank them for their efforts.
Congratulations to both of you and to all 3 of you and to everybody, the whole force. Being number 1 and getting awards is really a good habit that we keep getting, so this is wonderful. Congratulations to everybody, thank you. All right, public hearings. We have none. Resident, Plan Commission reports. We have none. Resident comments on agenda items only. Are there anybody here? Okay, hearing none. We'll move on to my president's report. A couple of proclamations, so bear with me as I read all of these. But it is U.S. Constitution Week, and I am proud to present our annual proclamation to celebrate U.S. Constitution Week, and would ask for Catherine Murray and Linda Andrews to join us at the podium for our proclamation, if you wouldn't mind. Whereas the Constitution of the United States, the guardian of our liberties, embodies the principles of limited government and a republic dedicated to rule by law, and whereas it is fitting and proper to accord official recognition to this outstanding document and its memorable anniversary, and to the patriotic celebrations which will commemorate the occasion, and whereas Public Law 915 guarantees the issuing of a proclamation each year by the President of the United States designating September 17th through 23rd as Constitution Week. Now, therefore, I, Janine Whitco, Mayor of the Village of Morton Grove of Illinois, do hereby proclaim the week of September 17th through September 23rd, 2025 as Constitution Week, and ask all residents of the village to reaffirm the ideals of the framers of the Constitution had in 1787 by attentively protecting the freedoms guaranteed to us through this guardian of our liberties. And I have, I have some things for you. I have copies of the proclamations for you, so I'd like to give these to you down here.
Not yet. Well, resolution 2571.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. I've got 2 of these for you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for all your support. We appreciate it. We'll see you next year.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies.
Right here's the sound.
Constitution Week.
All right. Next, we have a proclamation for National Preparedness Month. And this is in honor and recognition of our first responders. I want to read into the record a proclamation recognizing September as National Preparedness Month. Whereas National Preparedness Month is recognized each September to promote family and community disaster and emergency planning now and throughout the year, and whereas promoting emergency preparedness in our families, workplaces, and communities can help minimize both physical and economic damage throughout the village of Morton Grove should a disaster occur, and whereas the 2025 National Preparedness Month's theme is Preparedness Starts at Home and focuses on getting back to the essentials of preparedness by promoting the following 4 key actions. Know your risk. Know what could happen where you and your family live. This helps you figure out what you need to do to stay safe. Make a family emergency plan. Disasters are costly, but preparing for them doesn't have to be. Taking time to prepare now can help save you thousands of dollars and give you peace of mind when the next disaster or emergency occurs. Build an emergency supply kit. Having enough food, water, and medicine can help you stay safe and comfortable until help arrives. Having a go bag with all the essentials you might need in an evacuation system system can save valuable time and prevent stress. Get involved in your community by taking action to prepare for emergencies. Get trained on basic disaster response skills such as fire safety, light search and rescue, team organization, and disaster medical operations, or take a free online independent study course through FEMA's Emergency Management Institute or a CPR course through the American Red Cross to learn more about how to help your community become more prepared. Whereas all residents of the Village of Morton Grove are encouraged to participate in preparedness activities and to review the ready.gov website for more preparedness resources for families. Now, therefore, I, Janine Whitco, Mayor of the Village of Morton Grove, Illinois, do hereby proclaim September 2025 as National Preparedness Month and encourage all village employees, officials, and residents to do everything possible to make preparedness a priority and work together as a team to ensure the village is prepared for disasters and emergencies of any type. Thank you to our first responders for all that you do. All right, so now, I don't see him in the audience, but I have an appointment. Longtime Police Pension Board member Joe Hedrick has announced his stepping down from the Police Pension Board after 21 years of service, and we thank him for that. In that role, on behalf of the Village Board and the Village, I want to thank Joe for his years of service and continued service as a member of our community and as part of the leadership of American Legion Post 134. Tonight, I am appointing Stephen Johnson to fill his vacancy on the Police Pension Board. Stephen currently serves in a role with Human Resources, Security, and Training with Apt Electronics. Prior to that role, Stephen served for 28 years with the Glenview Police Department and retired as the Deputy Chief. I'm excited for Stephen to bring his decades of experience to the Police Pension Board and would request a motion to appoint Stephen Johnson to the role of Police Pension Board.
I'll make the motion to approve Stephen Johnson to the pension board.
Okay, motion made by Trustee Travis, seconded by Trustee Minks. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, please take the vote.
Trustee Minks?
Aye.
Trustee Sheba?
Aye.
Trustee Thill?
Aye.
Trustee Travis?
Aye.
Trustee White?
Aye.
The appointment of Stephen Johnson to the Police Pension Board passes 5-0, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you very much. That is the end of my report. Clerk's report?
Thank you, Your Honor. In line with Title I, Chapter 7, Section 6 of the Village Code, I've appointed Chuck Meyer to serve as a deputy clerk for the village to provide support for me as the village clerk. That's the end of my report.
Excellent, all righty. Let's see, staff reports, village administrator.
Thank you, Your Honor. I would like to present Resolution 25-67. So as the village board may recall, this was approved last meeting on August 26th unanimously by all the board members who were present. In executing the agreement, which originally was with, it was with Banff Communications, Inc., the vendor. They informed us actually that the contract should be with Federal Signal Corporation. So with that and making sure we follow best practices, what we are requesting tonight is that we are looking to reconsider that resolution, and if the board is so amenable, to modify it to be actually the same terms and cost, but with Federal Signal Corporation. And this would be for the outdoor warning system that we approved at the last meeting. So the cost is still the same. Thanks to our fire department, we still have a $10,000 Powering Safe Communities grant, and it is something that would very much help us in Hare Park. And with that, I would just request a motion to reconsider for this item.
Can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion to reconsider Resolution 2567.
Second.
Motion made by Trustee Mink, seconded by Trustee White. Any questions, comments? Everybody clear on what this is? Okay, please take the vote.
Trustee Sheba?
Aye.
Trustee Thill?
Aye.
Trustee Travis?
Aye.
Trustee White?
Aye.
Trustee Minks?
Aye.
The Resolution 2567 to reconsider that passed 5-0.
And with that, we are now asking for, since it's back on the table for consideration, that the Resolution 2567 be approved as amended and presented in the packet, which would be authorizing a purchase agreement with Federal Signal Corporation for an outdoor warning siren.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion made by trustee Thill, seconded by trustee Minks. Any questions, comments? Hearing none, please call the vote.
Trustee Minks?
Aye.
Trustee Sheba?
Aye.
Trustee Thill?
Aye.
Trustee Travis?
Aye.
Trustee White?
Aye.
The approval and of the amended Resolution 2567 passes 5-0, Your Honor.
And that concludes my report.
Thank you. Corporation Counsel. Reports by trustees. Trustee Khan is absent with notice. Trustee Minks?
No report.
Trustee Sheba?
Yes, Your Honor. I have Resolution 2571, authorizing an agreement with Clarity Partners for the website design and website hosting for the village website. This agreement dated September 9, 2025, the Village of Morton Grove maintains an official public-facing website as a source of information, news, event calendar, and related public online resources. Additionally, the village's official website promotes the village's brand while adhering to technical and regulatory requirements. In June 2025, the Information Technology Division initiated a public request for proposal process to redesign the website to improve the visual appeal, the content layout, and to adhere to existing and emerging regulatory requirements as the previous website redesign was last done in 2019. Pending the finalization of this agreement, the cost of this design implementation is $34,370, and the hosting cost is $590 per year. I'd like to make a motion to adopt Resolution 2571 as read.
Second.
Motion made by trustee Sheba, seconded by trustee Minks. Any questions? Hearing none, please call the vote.
Trustee Thill?
Aye.
Trustee Travis?
Aye.
Trustee White?
Aye.
Trustee Minks?
Aye.
Trustee Sheba?
Aye.
Resolution 25-71 passes 5-0, Your Honor.
Anything else, trustee?
That's the end of my
No
report. Thank
problem.
you.
Trustee Thill?
Yes, Your Honor, I have one resolution. I have Resolution 2572. It's authorizing a contract with DC Contractors Incorporated for the Fifth Third Bank make-ready utility improvements. The background on this one is that the Village of Morton Grove, the Park District, and the Fifth Third Bank have agreements to redevelop properties at 6201 Dempster Street and 6210 Dempster Street. The village's agreement to install sewer and water utilities to the site of 6210 Dempster Street. The village worked cooperatively with the site's design engineers to design the utility improvements within the Illinois Department of Transportation, IDOT, right away, and obtained permission from IDOT for this work. The Department of Public Works solicited the bids according to the requirements of the municipal code. DC Contractors Incorporated submitted the lowest bid and a bid amount of $95,992. This contract must conform with the requirements of the Prevailing Wage Act. I move that we accept Resolution 2572.
Second.
Motion made by trustee Thill, seconded by trustee White. Chuck?
Seconded by the entire board.
One thing I wanted to clarify, and trustee Thill actually brought this to our attention, is that the legislative summary correctly stated that the amount was 95,922, but as trustee Thill pointed out, the resolution actually had a scrivener's error and had a 94,922. So what we would be asking is to have amended resolution to reflect 95,922, which is the attached quote that was in there. And so that would be staff's request, would just be amending the resolution to reflect $95,920.
Just correct your scrivener's error,
Yeah, correcting scrivener's error, yes.
But we can move forward with this vote.
as long as everyone knows the right number.
Everyone understand the right number? Questions, comments? Hearing none, please call the vote.
Trustee Travis?
Aye.
Trustee White?
Aye.
Trustee Minks?
Aye.
Trustee Sheba?
Aye.
Trustee Thill?
Aye.
The amended resolution passes, the amended resolution 25-72 passes 5-0, Your Honor.
Thank you.
I have summer construction projects. The Public Works has started their arterial street improvement program for the following roads: Beckwith Road from Shermer Road to Austin Avenue, Central Avenue from Dempster Street to Gulf Road, Grosse Point Road from Oakton Street to Main Street, Shermer Road from Harlem Avenue to Gulf Road. This will impact the residents along these roadways, and letters have been sent out for the upcoming construction projects. But we ask that you visit the website, the village's website, for for more information. That's the end of my report.
Okay, I have ordinance 25-26. This is an ordinance amending Title 5, Chapter 1, Section 3 of the Municipal Code entitled Violations, Procedures, Penalties, to add Section F entitled Fleeing or attempting to elude a police officer. This ordinance will amend Title 5, Chapter 1, Section 3 of the Village Code. The Village of Morton Grove has experienced a significant rise in motorists fleeing or attempting to elude police. In 2018, the police department documented 6 instances of motorists fleeing from traffic stops. By 2024, that number exceeded 50 per year. At the same time, the police department has adopted a restrictive pursuit policy designed to protect officers, safeguard the public, and reduce civil liability from pursuit-related vehicle crashes. This pursuit policy, aligned with the industry standards and IRMA recommendations, authorizes pursuits only when an individual poses an imminent danger to human life if not arrested immediately or has already caused great bodily harm. These circumstances are extremely rare in Morton Grove. Fleeing and eluding cases are difficult to investigate because criminal prosecution requires identifying the driver of the fleeing vehicle. The police department has determined that a local ordinance is needed to hold the registered owner of the motor vehicle accountable when the vehicle is used to flee from or attempt to elude police. If adopted, the village and police department will engage in proactive communication with the community to discourage this crime. In addition, the police department will establish policies and procedures to impose penalties against vehicle owners whose cars are used to flee from the police. This is a first read, so no action will be taken tonight. And then I would like to say, as the liaison to the Niles Township, I want to, on a regular basis, share important information for Morton Grove residents who reside in Niles Township. So tonight, I want to share ways in which you can get involved to help support Niles Township programs. So the first one is food rescue. So the township partners with Trader Joe's to rescue more than 25,000 pounds of food each month that would otherwise go to waste. Volunteers are needed to pick up donations, deliver them to the pantry, then help to put items away. Pickups happen Tuesday mornings and Saturday evenings. Then they need help with the on-site pantry days. Every Thursday, volunteers help inside the food pantry with tasks like organizing and cleaning produce, stocking shelves, assisting shoppers, and cleaning up. And lastly, the Respite Center Meal Program. Volunteers are needed for grocery shopping for the township's daily meal program. The township covers the cost, preparing meals in the township's kitchen or dropping off prepaid lunches for 30-plus guests. This is an excellent opportunity for individuals or groups. So that is the end of my report. Thank you.
Thank you. Trustee White?
No report, Your Honor.
All right, presentation of warrants.
I will be doing that on behalf of Trustee Khan. Tonight's warrants total $767,447.57. I move that the warrants are accepted as presented.
Second.
Second.
Okay, any questions or clarifications? Hearing none, please call the vote.
Trustee White?
Aye.
Trustee Minks?
Aye.
Trustee Sheba?
Aye.
Trustee Thill?
Aye.
Trustee Travis?
Aye.
The warrants pass as presented, 5-0, Your Honor.
Thank you. And other business, Trustee Sheba?
Yes. One of the most important businesses for the day is the Sustainability Expo and Recycling Fest. It's been huge year after year, and I anticipate it to be just as big, if not bigger, than last year's. But join us this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. for the Sustainability Expo and Recycling Fest. This annual event will have fun for the whole family, including a welcoming ceremony at 10 a.m., a tree walking starting at 10:15 a.m., music from 10:30 to 12:30, and a free raffle drawing at 12:45. Please visit the village's website to learn more about the event. And that's the end of my, thank you.
Thank you for the reminder. I look forward to seeing everybody there. Any other business? Go ahead.
I don't know how many people read the e-news that we get from the village. One of the things that they mentioned this time under the environmental news was the leaves Not every leaf that's on a tree has to be thrown away. Leaves are important. My wife, over the years that we lived in this town, has documented 21 types of butterflies in our yard, and it's a small yard. In the last couple of years, our numbers are down to 4 and 5 species. Many of the butterflies lay their eggs in leaf litter. So by cleaning up all the leaves, we are decimating the butterfly population. So I'm asking the residents to consider leaving some of the leaves. If nothing else, put them under your bushes. It drives me nuts when I see a landscaper going under the bushes and blowing out every single leaf. And besides that, you'll be saving village money because the cost of removing those leaves is on our village. So please consider leaving some of the leaves. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Trustee Phil. Residents' comments. Anybody like to say anything? Okay, hearing none, can I get a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion made by Trustee Mink, seconded by Trustee Sheba. All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting ends at 7.